Keep up the pace, playing selfishly. Basically, be yourself. Stay in character.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what this team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really kind of kickstart that engine and give them that little sustainable groove.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Horford. Then there's Moody. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Spencer in at the 1. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Clock at 6. Here's Spencer. No good from outside.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Bay passes to Williamson, and the layup's good off the glass. 20 points for Zion Williamson.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
Shoots. Butler, no good. Pelicans trail by 16. Williamson outside. Pass to Bay. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
I gotta say, this is a nice pass by Williamson. Everyone expects him to finish there.
Butler against Williamson. Hard earned by Butler.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Williamson looking it over. Pass to Nisi. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. And stolen by Williamson. Now Fears. Williamson right side. The kick out to Poole. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The lead is 15. Here's Spencer. Pelicans with the rebound. Queens got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Williamson outside. There's a good screen. And there's Fears. That's good on the assist by Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Draymond Green's checked in for Moses Moody. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Thank you, Allie. And it's Butler missing.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
The 3 from Poole.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, CJ McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Murray subbed in for Fears. Queen the pass to Murray. Bank shot. No good. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Curry. Now Horford lets it go from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hands like a guard. Horford with that quick trigger.
New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Murray, and it's good for 2. Murray's got 38 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Back to Curry from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Murray outside. Kicks it out to Jones. Williamson outside. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green in the post. Working on Jones. Green finds Podziemski. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 41.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Curry. Here's Jones. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Moody's checked in for Golden State. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Curry kicks to Melton. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They need this one, and the jumper is good. Williamson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Such a finesse shot for some big. Zions, though, staying composed and able to knock it down.
Back to Curry, puts up a deep 3, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Queen. Now here's Murray, guarded by Curry. On the wing, Jones. Here's the screen. And the 3 ball is good. Warriors leading by 22. Curry looking around. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry on the wing. And here's Melton. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the 3. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Murray. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Melton. Back to Green. Banked in off the glass.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
New Orleans gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Williamson left side. And finished off by Williamson.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane. There, the D didn't know what to do.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Green, the screen. Curry passes to Melton. Back to Curry. Pass to Melton. From the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Melton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Melton in the corner. Moody with it. Back to Melton. It's Curry outside. Good! Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Outside, Jones gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team. Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie Laporce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everyone.